Introducing first,
So we're awaiting the entrance. The first competitors in our main event here, this 5-on-5 tag team match.
at 6'1", from Sunshine Elementary School, David Kidd.
Well, Sunshine Elementary School throwing out their best here at the United210.
At 6 foot, 5'10", from the Art Institute of San Antonio, Texas, Pac Ortega.
Second competitor, Pac.
Pac Ortega.
At 6 foot, from United South High School, Epidemius Jr.
Epidemius Jr., of course, saw his father in competition earlier tonight. Epidemius in the opening bout.
Also at 6 foot, from St. Mary's University, King Rob Love.
We have 4 competitors out.
And the man in the middle at 6'1", from the United States Army, he is Stud Stash.
We have all 5 of the Texas Kingdom Army.
Together, they are the Texas Kingdom Army.
Here we are, the Texas Kingdom Army. They have arrived. We already knew that the war was coming, and now the war is about to begin.
Just waiting for it to get underway. The opposing side yet to make their way out here for this 5-on-5 main event. Here from Made in America, United210.
And we have seen these competitors in the past in singles matches, some tag team matches, but now we get to see them 5-on-5. It's almost a year in the making. Teflon has already proclaimed his superiority over everyone, with him being the United210 champion. But now we're going to see how he fares with his army against this army.
Definitely heard more than our fair share from the champion Teflon John tonight. Came out here going on a tirade against Stud Stash and the Army here earlier. Stud Stash, of course, an Army veteran himself. Former Army combat medic coming out of the Brave Rifles here close by, up the road in Killeen, Texas. An Army veteran in his own right.
King Rob Love also sporting the colors, showing his support of all veterans. This being the season finale.
And their opponents.
We wait with bated breath to see. There's the song signaling the Revelator.
That's right, we hear the music, just waiting the entrance of the Revelator Teflon John, the United210 champion, and his chosen teammates.
Making their way to the ring, ETC, the Marauder Diego Rene, Delicious Don Juan, the defending United champion, the Revelator Teflon John.
See Teflon John, led by J-Wave.
Accompanied by J-Wave.
Don Juan, ETC, and Diego Rene rounding out the team.
Yeah.
R. Teflon.
They're just antagonizing, the wrong side. This is Stud Stash's side. The Kingdom Army is only getting more upset.
So you see the Stud Stash Army there in those yellow shirts, letting Diego Rene and the rest of Teflon's troops know exactly what they think about him. Doc, we're starting to get underway here, but we still don't know who the 5th man is going to be.
And hopefully we find out here soon. Teflon John taking his time, as well as the members of his team. They really know how to stretch this out, don't they? And we can hear the crowd is definitely split. We have half of them for Teflon's troops and the other half for the Kingdom Army.
I believe those fans were saying they love the Texas treats. I believe that's what they were going for there.
They're still part of of the troops, though.
It's true. Very true.
I told you. I told you that I would keep my mystery partner a secret until it was time for war. Don Juan, do you mind holding this? Don't get any ideas.
All right. Well, Don Juan now gets to have a belt for himself for just a
Ladies
few
and
minutes.
gentlemen, the 5th member of... Whoa.
Oh, look at that. J-Wave is the 5th member.
Hey.
Is he? I mean, it seems like J-Wave is ready to go, but I don't know if Teflon John's too sure about that.
Hey, J-Wave, I appreciate your enthusiasm. Hey, stop! I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I have a better idea. In fact, it might be one that's a little closer to Stud Stash's heart. You see, the thing about war is that it's all about strategy. Strategy to make sure you don't get hit. And Dave, it could be Papa Stash, but you know something? I don't want to make him have to throw in the towel when his boy gets choked out again.
This is,
Uncalled for.
okay.
Now, if you'll let me finish, Dave, you're supposed to not get hit, but what were those things when you were in war that you were dodging?
Insults?
Wasn't your problems, no. It was bullets.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th and final member of Team Teflon John, Bullet Club member, Chase Owens.
Well.
You've got to be kidding me. Chase Owens.
That's right, and that's a great choice. The crown jewel is the 5th member of the Teflon troops.
We hear the music. I'm waiting to see him make the entrance, but there he is. Chase Owens, the crown jewel of the Bullet Club. Making his way here to the ring at United210, the main event. Chase Owens taking a detour on his way to New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he'll be at the end of December. Stopping over here in San Antonio, Texas to lend a hand to Teflon's troops against the Texas Kingdom Army. You see him there staring down children who have come to support Stud Stash.
Children, they're part of the Stash Army, and logically, he's not interested in anything they have to say. They've been insulting him as he's been walking out.
Oh, come on, Doc. They are literal children trying to enjoy the show. And Chase Owens, to say nothing of Teflon John and everyone else that came out, openly taunting everyone in the crowd. I don't think it's out of line to say that they would not have nice things to say about this group.
Well, we're going to see what happens here. Considering the fact we have 10 men in the ring, this is going to be chaos.
First of all, I hope each and every one of you brats that are wearing those stupid shirts go home and every one of you catch laryngitis.
Ooh, ill will.
Wish I could say that was surprising from Chase Owens.
Those shirts are stupid.
Well, he was disapproving of their shirts and he's disapproving of their insults. I can understand why he's upset.
Disapproving. He is sinking to the level of literal
Stop
children.
talking.
Ooh.
How about I stop talking? I come and slap those glasses off your face.
Ooh.
Oh, come on now.
Well, they weren't talking too much.
They are actual children, Doc.
But he has the mic. Who has
Care
the
or
floor
not,
here?
I don't care. Gentlemen, and I use that term very, very loosely because by the looks of it, there's not a lot of gentlemen in this crowd tonight.
We got a rowdy crowd tonight, though.
To say the least.
But if you keep making noise, Don Juan is going to come out here and slap every one of you, and he's starting right here.
He's delegating. Respect. That's the mark of a true leader.
Well, personally, the farther away Don Juan is from me, the better.
The crowd just really wants this to get started.
Fans ready to get this underway. The main event, United210, Made in America.
The season finale. This is
Now,
going to be a big one.
fellas, if you have a wife or a girlfriend,
Ooh, ladies.
go hide her,
Oh.
because my man Diego right here is about to take his shirt off and the divorce rate's going to skyrocket.
Oh, we get a show. A Diego Renee show. What should we call this?
Canceled.
Cameraman, get a good shot of this. Oh, that is just too sweet.
Gotta at least give him the pilot episode. Look at this.
I don't think, actually, after seeing this, no, we don't need to cut a pilot. We're good without Diego Renee giving the show on the second turnbuckle there.
Well, we're getting ready. Everybody's repositioning. The helmet has been passed off to J-Wave to keep him safe.
Now, he might need that, to be quite honest, given J-Way's propensity to involve himself in these matchups. Looks like teams are talking amongst themselves, trying to figure out who's going to be the first man for each to get us started here.
Oh, we have a T-shirt. The King is showing off Diego's T-shirt and wiping himself with it, I guess. Ugh, the disrespect. And stomping on it, too. Horrendous. And
One more time, just for good measure.
Oh, nobody wants anything to do with it now.
Not even Diego.
It's his shirt. Oh, we need to get a washing machine out here.
I don't know if there's enough washes to get rid of all that.
Well, not even the announcers want anything to do with it. Oh, disrespectful. Such a great shirt, too. Oh, my goodness. Well, back to the action. It's going to get underway here pretty soon. Looks like David Kidd will be the first one up for the Texas Kingdom Army, and we're looking to see who's going to come in for Teflon's troops.
Looks like it might be Chase Owens, might be Don Juan.
They're discussing it among themselves.
Teflon John, no, he's going to the outside. Looks like it's going to be Don Juan starting it off for Teflon's troops against David Kidd for the Texas Kingdom Army.
Which is interesting because there's a history between those two.
A long, storied history. I mean, this goes back years at this point. David Kidd, as you know, Doc, former treat and training himself, the original treat and training.
You know what?
Don
I
Juan
have
has
some
a
new
mic.
shirts out. I don't know if you know. They're called I Love Treats and Training. And David Kidd used to be a treat and training until we kicked them out.
He wasn't good enough for
So
the
you know
treats
what?
program.
I'll give you a chance. You want to join us? Go ahead. Lay down. Let me eliminate you. And you're part of the crew again.
Oh, how generous of him.
Part of the crew again. The Texas Treats turned on David Kidd, beat him down in the middle of the ring.
But it's a prestigious group. In order for you to get in, you have to prove yourself, and this is a good way to do that.
A prestigious group. Why would he want to reunite with a group of men who turned their backs on him, who cost him a victory and cost him title shots?
Well, they knew early on he wasn't going to make it, so now they see the potential.
Unbelievable. They see the potential. I think Don Juan just sees a way to sneak a victory and is trying to pull one over on David Kidd.
Well, David Kidd seems to be obliging here. He's on the floor. We're going to see about this pin real quick.
Hold on, David Kidd. He's got him hooked in the roll-up, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Almost eliminated Don Juan early in the matchup.
Oh, David Kidd seems to be ready to go. Rarin took out two people.
Diego Renee, Don Juan. Diego Renee taking down drop toe hold onto Don Juan.
No, this is not a win.
I think that counts.
That does not count.
I think that counts.
He does not wear the stripes here. This
But
is not the official call.
But he does have an A+ report card. I think that counts for something.
Well, it better count for something to get him out of this. Diego Renee and Don Juan going up against him, but now, ooh,
David Kidd hitting the spear. Down goes Don Juan.
tags in the King. He's using him as a battering ram.
As it takes down Don Juan using David Kidd's head as a battering ram. The King takes down Diego Rene. Down goes ETC. Chase Owens looks like, yep, he's getting some of it too.
He's helping us out, though, because the Texas Kingdom is using their own teammate and taking him down a little bit. It's going to make it easy for Teflon's troops to get at him when he finally comes back.
I don't know about that, Doc. I mean, yeah, David Kidd looks like he may have gotten the worst of that exchange, but nonetheless, you are trading one man against 4 different injuries against 4 different men. Don't know how the math on that lines up. We'll have to
ask David Kidd.
See if we put that report card to use, but ETC coming in against King Rob Love.
Now this could be an interesting match, considering ETC was accompanied by J-Wave a few shows back. This may be his entry application into the Texas Treats, or at least the Treat and Training program.
Gotta say, if this is his application, he's got to make sure that everything is on point and does not look like this is going the way he needs it to as he takes that hard chop. King Rob Love takes ETC to the corner.
Oh.
One more for good measure.
He's being observed by J-Wave, asking us to pay attention. Look, ETC running across the ring, driving a knee into the King's torso.
King Rob Love taken down with that drop toe hold. Reverse the fortunes for ETC and Teflon's troops as he locks in. That might be a chokehold. The referee's got to get in there.
Drives a big forearm into the King's back. Really showing the Texas Treats where he stands and what he really wants out of this experience. He wants to be in the Texas Treats program, but he has to get through the King first, and he's doing a great job of it.
Doing a great job at taunting the crowd right now, Doc. ETC, I mean, he's a young man with
big aspirations.
Very true, and no small amount of talent. Watching him go to work on King Rob Love, this has got to be the way he wants it to go if he is gunning for that treat and training spot, but cannot account for something like that. King Rob Love coming out of the corner with the lariat, hits the back elbow.
Takes ETC to the ring ropes. Irish whip across. Can't seem to get that elbow back in, but he did pick him up.
Takes him down for the big spine buster for the cover, 2.
Not quite.
Not enough. No eliminations yet, but ETC coming the closest I think we've seen so far. Being on the receiving end of that big spine buster by the King Rob Love, who is not done, takes him over, snap suplex. The King floats over, maintaining control. ETC going for another ride. Are we going to see one more? Yes, we are.
Fouls his application, but is he going to be able to get through it?
Not if the King has his way with it. Pac Ortega coming in now. Looks like he's coming in with the assist. ETC up and over, double suplex. ETC may see his Texas Treats dreams go up in smoke. No, still alive, but got to think that application to be in the treat and training, that's got to be on the rocks right now.
I see that it's an interesting strategy that the Texas Kingdom is utilizing. They're making sure that there's the freshest man into the ring at the time of ETC's, what should we call this, demonstration, because that's what it is.
Demonstration on display, ETC. Don't know if the rising knee strike from Pac Ortega was part of the demonstration he had, as well as this 10 count of head punches.
He's kind of giving, he's giving the Teflon troops kind of the surveillance, the reconnaissance.
The reconnaissance. I didn't know reconnaissance involved taking a Samoan drop and getting pinned in the middle of the ring, but ETC does kick out, thanks in no small part to Don Juan's interference.
ETC's really showing the wear and tear on his back, taking a lot of those shots. Ooh, and a headbutt for good measure from Pac.
Pac Ortega just raining down these elbows, headbutts, continuous offense from this young man, doing exactly what he needs to do, but ETC ready for him, diving Meteora.
Cover, but not quite. Pac is still here. He's still ready to go. He's showing everybody there's still life left in him, but so there is an ETC clubbing him in the back.
ETC still feeling the effects. You see him holding his chest, just having just finished going through all the punishment he has gone through, has bought himself a bit of a reprieve here. Pac Ortega is whipped into enemy territory. Chase Owens reaching out for the tag, in he comes.
And he has a quick word with the ref while Chase disrespects the King.
Quick word with the ref. He is distracting the referee. King Rob Love is in now, did not make the tag.
Tag has been made. ETC came over to have a quick discussion with Chase.
But King Rob Love did not make the tag. The referee escorting him out as Pac Ortega is trapped in the corner by this athletic display by Chase Owens.
Painful.
Taking it back to the schoolyard. Maybe taking a page out of David Kidd's playbook with that one.
David Kidd, he's in disbelief. He can't believe what happened. But you know what? Hey, you do whatever you can to get control, and he definitely has control over Pac here.
Gaining control, that is one way to put it, definitely, as Chase Owens takes Pac Ortega over with a snapmare, but just nothing fancy again, just luring the fans in before going in for that reverse chin lock on Pac Ortega, taking the man down, just wearing him down.
What do you mean nothing fancy? You said that there was a lot of athleticism in Chase before this particular move. I think this is a great strategy. He's not trying to put too much into this because he has to be able to stand as long as possible, considering there's so many people in this match.
I definitely agree that, Chase Owens has to wear down his opponents. All of Teflon's troops should be following the same strategy of just, continuing their onslaught against their opponents, no matter which side of this wrestling match you're on. But to your point, Doc, I think Pac Ortega has been on the receiving end of no small amount of pretty much everything that everybody has thrown in this matchup. He's got to make a tag. He's got to get out of there, but he's got to stop. The Texas Kingdom not doing themselves any favors, continuing to come in and get baited into interfering in this matchup, Doc. Well, right there we can see Teflon's troops taking advantage of the distraction, putting the boots to Pac Ortega, who's going down for the count. No, just got a 2.
This is a strategy from Teflon's troops. They're getting in the head of their opponents by baiting them into this, and they've taken the bait.
I mean, as loath as I am to agree with you, Doc, I mean, you're exactly right. Underhanded tactics, I would say, by Teflon's troops here, but effective, nonetheless. Creative. Is that the word we're going for?
That is the word that it is.
Excuse me. Well, this creative offense by Teflon's troops is proving to be very effective as ETC runs across the ring. That running knee just straight to the sternum of Pac Ortega.
We have a part 2, do we? Yes.
Again, double knees that time.
He is showing effectively why he is the best.
Hold on, Pac Ortega going for the roll-up, 2, 3.
Ooh.
ETC is eliminated.
ETC has been eliminated.
Oh, he's going to have a lot to explain to the Texas Treats.
You gotta think that application is going straight in the trash. Thank you for coming, ETC. Our first elimination in the main event. Diego Rene, Pac Ortega. This action rolls on. Diego Rene whipping Pac Ortega hard into the corner.
Diego Rene, the treat and training, the established treat and training, he's going to show Pac Ortega really how the treats get it done. Throwing forearms into Pac Ortega's sternum.
Diego with a snapmare takes him out of the corner, but just drives that knee into the back.
And now a drop kick. Pac Ortega reeling from that hit, holding his head. Not quite. Quick cover by Diego Rene, but Pac is still in it.
Pac's still in it, but Diego's got to make something happen. His team is down 5-4 right now. Chase Owens got the tag, the legal man.
It's on sitting on the top turnbuckle.
The most dangerous rope. But no, opting for the back rake.
And he said he's almost fell. He's being very careful. He wants to be the last man standing for his team. So he's going to pace himself. But he's going to outlast his opponent here. Pac Ortega stumbling to the ropes, holding on, trying not to fall to the ground.
Pac Ortega, I got to think he's just going on instinct at this point, just battling back with whatever he can muster, but just gets dropped. A single leg drop kick by Chase Owens takes Pac Ortega back down.
And by right, beautiful drop kick. He's showing the audience how proud of himself he is, and I'm proud of him too.
Chase Owens feeling rather phenomenal at the moment, throwing that shirt to David Kidd.
Pac Ortega struggling. He reached out to tag someone, but there was nobody there. He was too far away from his corner. Chase Owens taking advantage. He's whipping him to the other corner. Pac Ortega holding on tight. He's trying not to fall to the ground.
And then comes Chase Owens.
Oh!
He's looking for the Bronco Buster, but nobody home. Pac Ortega diving out of the way at the last second. Chase Owens
crawls on his knees and tags in delicious Don Juan, who goes over to taunt his opponents before returning to Pac Ortega.
And again, Don Juan just going back to the same playbook we've seen Teflon's troops use in this match, distracting the opponent team, distracting the Texas Kingdom, and utilizing the referee trying to maintain order to just do whatever they want to do to their opponent in the corner. Diego Rene coming in, putting the boots to Pac Ortega as Teflon John holds him in the corner.
But like you said, this is the strategy of Teflon's troops, is to get into their opponent's head, and they're doing a great job at keeping them off their balance because they continually interfere with their own match. The
Diego
Kingdom.
Rene going for the pin. Only caught a 2. Pac Ortega kicking out, still alive.
Yeah. The Kingdom in disbelief. They don't know what to do other than watch.
There's not much else they can do, Doc. I mean, I know they all want to get involved in this matchup and go out there and fight for themselves, for Pac Ortega stay in and just pick up the victory, but they've got to be very careful with how they're going about it. I mean, they're not doing Pac any favors by trying to interfere without being tagged into the match. Diego Rene picking up another near fall.
Diego a little bit in disbelief, but he knows that this is for the long haul. This is not a race. He has to really be very careful about not to allow himself to get out of his game. And Pac Ortega taking advantage of that, picking him up in a fireman's carry, but not quite. Diego's able to get out.
Oh, takes him up.
Ooh.
Oh, and just plants that knee right in the stomach, the sternum of Pac Ortega.
Ooh.
And that's going to be
Pac
it.
Ortega has been eliminated.
The Marauder picks up the first pinfall for his team. David Kidd coming in, wasting no time, firing off those forearms. Diego Rene reverses the Irish whip, but gets taken down. David Kidd
punching right into the face of Diego Rene, picks him up. Diego's struggling to get off of those shoulders of the Kid.
Well, Diego's got him hooked. Might be seeing another elimination.
The Kid's still trying to get out of that.
David Kidd's got him hooked.
Ooh.
Scoop slam takes him down.
Ooh, elbow drop into Diego Rene. Can he keep him down? Not quite.
Not just yet. David Kidd picking up the 2 count. Diego Rene almost eliminated himself, but this match continues. 4-on-4. The sides are evened up.
Shoulders into the torso of the Kid. The A-plus wrestler's going to have to do better than that. He's really struggling in that corner. Snapmare by Diego and stomping his face.
Just twisting the heel of his boot across the face of David Kidd. Diego Rene dragging the former training back over to his corner. Don Juan comes in, working over his former pupil, David Kidd.
David Kidd wasn't doing a good job learning anyway. Well, he will learn from that lariat, though.
Not a good job learning. He's an A-plus student.
Yeah, but he did not make it in the treats and training program, so it can't be that much of it. Maybe A-.
I don't know about that, Doc. We'll have to wait and see what that report card says, but Teflon John coming in now.
With a little shimmy. And a kick right into the arm of David Kidd. Bent the wrong way at that point. And he's going to continue his assault on the arm.
Teflon John got to think maybe he's trying to injure the hand, the wrist of David Kidd, make it so he can't make that tag.
Ooh.
Or just knock him out with that diving fist drop.
And could not get David Kidd eliminated. Teflon picks him up, drags him right back to his feet. Ooh.
Hard shot across David Kidd. That's not going to knock you out of the match, but you may wish you had been and catching a few of those.
Going to catch. Ooh.
Got the shirt over his head now.
A bare-chested chop. He caught that one direct and unfortunately can't get the wind back into him because he has a shirt over his face. Here comes Chase Owens. And the audience calling for one more. Oh!
And the crown jewel happy to oblige. Just think that echoed down the block. That hard shot across David Kidd.
And here Stud Stash is pacing. He doesn't like what he's seeing.
I can't blame him, Doc. I mean, they're having to stand over there and just watch this match unfold and just watch Teflon's troops just mete out all this punishment to David Kidd. Pac Ortega before him.
David Kidd had to come in ready, though. He knew this was coming.
Absolutely right. I mean, just think Chase Owens may have just broke the fingers of David Kidd.
David Kidd trying to put it back together, everything back in its socket, but
that left hand looks like he may have snapped something out of place. Hold on, he's got the
there's the other hand.
Both of them. David Kidd got to think making any kind of tag or a lockup or anything is going to be really hard for him right now.
Well, that's the point. You don't want him to have control over any part of his body.
Oh, Chase saying he's pulling the hair. David's nowhere close. Just a closed fist directly in the mouth of David Kidd.
Well, he's going to have to figure out a way to communicate in another way. But now we have both legs. Oh!
Split David Kidd like a wishbone just down the middle. Don Juan and Chase Owens. David Kidd in a world of hurt.
Oh, man, he's taking a lot of abuse from Teflon's troops. Don Juan, the latest member inside the ring with David Kidd. dragging him back to his feet, throwing him into the corner. Top turnbuckle making connection with David Kidd's head.
Don Juan taking him back into the Teflon's Troops corner, back to the neutral one, back and forth on the opposing side of the ring. Oh, David Kidd going over with a sunset flip.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Diego Rene.
Rene has been eliminated.
Diego Rene's been eliminated. The original treat in training has eliminated the current one. David Kidd picks up the pinfall victory over Diego Rene. He is eliminated.
This is going to start some big animosity between those two, considering the fact that they were both treats in training, with Diego being the more successful one.
I feel like success is relative in that situation, Doc. But I tell you what, it doesn't help David Kidd right now. He's caught in a figure 4 from Chase Owens in the middle of the ring. There is nowhere to go.
He can't even reach for his tag. Oh, trying to get out of it with a chest chop to Chase, and Chase is just eating him up.
Oh, just an eye poke to David Kidd. Chase opting to break the hold and makes the tag to Teflon John.
The defending United210 champion, by the way. Ooh!
And the champion just takes him over. Snap suplex takes down the A-plus wrestler as Chase Owens decides to get a parting shot in.
Kip up by the champion. David Kidd still struggling to get those stars out of his eyes.
And hold on, the King again. Teflon John just taunting King Rob Love, drawing him into this match without the tag.
Stalling suplex from the champion. David Kidd now struggling not only to breathe because of all the shots in front of him, but now his back taking the abuse.
Teflon John just nonchalantly going for a cover there. Only getting a 2. David Kidd still in the match.
David Kidd's being dragged to his feet yet again. Teflon playing with his food as he throws him into the corner. The wrong corner for David Kidd.
The wrong corner for David Kidd, just the right one for Teflon's Troops. Don Juan getting into an argument with the cameraman, looks like. Chase Owens, the legal man, once again.
Calling his shot.
Calling for the brain buster.
Oh, but David Kidd plants his feet. Chase is not going to
countering.
Whoa!
Takes Chase Owens over in a suplex of his own. David Kidd, this could be the opening he needed. He's crawling to the corner. He's crawling to the neutral corner.
Back on his feet.
David Kidd opting not to go for the tag. Looks like he's going to try to mount some offense of his own. Doc, I don't know if I agree with this one. Got to be honest.
It's going to be a mistake for David Kidd. He better. Chase Owens has got David Kidd in his grasp. David Kidd trying to get out of it, but
catches him with the kick, going for the stunner, but Chase Owens catches him with the half-and-half suplex, dumps David Kidd on his head, and God, just the hip attack.
Just like we were saying before. This
Doc, this is it. He's got him hooked up. Package pile driver.
That was a mistake on David Kidd to stall the tag, and now
1, 2, 3.
there it is. The crown jewel.
David Kidd has been eliminated.
Makes another notch on his belt, gets the win over David Kidd, and now Epidemius is in the ring.
Valiant effort by David Kidd. Took him more than his fair share of punishment in this match. Tried to make something happen. Again, Doc, trying to mount that comeback. I think that was where he went wrong. Got caught with that package pile driver, and it is academic after Chase Owens hit you with that.
Well, now we're going to see. He's going to have to go to remedial classes after that one. Epidemius is now taking some abuse from Chase Owens as they push each other.
Epidemius Jr. making it known he's not going to take any flack from Chase Owens or anyone else, but Chase has him hooked early. We could see a repeat right now.
Oh!
But Epidemius countered the package pile driver into a head scissors takeover. Comes into the corner. Chase Owens manages to move, but eats the uppercut.
Oh, and now boots Chase Owens' face, and he... Woo!
A diving Hurricane Rana from Epidemius Jr. takes Chase Owens over to the opposite corner. Don Juan trying to get involved now, but Epidemius is ready for him. Hold on, he misses the enziguri. Don Juan with the ripcord, misses the lariat. Epidemius with a ripcord of his own with the jumping enziguri. Down goes Don Juan.
And he connects, and this is something known about Epidemius. He is able to creatively find a way to get those high-flying maneuvers in, whether it's on the turnbuckle or just in the middle of the ring.
However, you've got to make it happen. Picking up the victory is all that matters, something that Epidemius Jr. is well aware of. To say nothing of that man, King Rob Love, just placing a big boot directly in the face of Chase Owens, going for the pin, but not enough.
Chase Owens is able to get back on his feet. He's not going to let this happen. He has to be able to keep his own in the middle of this ring with King Rob Love, who is the freshest man in, and
Oh, Teflon John, he just kicked King Rob Love in the back. Chase Owens capitalizing on the distraction. The referee, I don't know if they saw it. But nonetheless, the tag is made. In comes the champion.
And here comes the boots to the face of King Rob Love. The champion is making quick work of Rob's limbs.
Seems like Teflon John targeting the hands, the elbows, the wrists of the King Rob Love. But now trying to get him over for that sharpshooter. Driving that knee directly into the back of King Rob Love. Extra torque on that lower spine, but the King just too close to the ropes.
This could be the strategy of Teflon. He's just playing with him, trying to get these mind games to really win over, because King Rob Love, he's already angry that Teflon's been insulting. But look, Teflon's really focusing on the lower half of King Rob Love.
Very true, Doc. A targeted assault now going after the legs of the King, driving that ankle down to the mat. Making it so the King Rob Love cannot put any weight on it. Yeah, I think that's going to put an end to any plans he may have in this match.
Now think about this. There's a lot of history between these two. Previous matches, previous shows here at United210. Teflon John knows that King Rob Love previously had an injury to one of his legs, and now he's taking advantage of that.
Chase Owens now.
What is he?
Oh, it's a stud stash army hat that he's gotten off of somebody in the crowd. Chase Owens taking advantage of
Taunting
his
opponents.
Of King Rob Love's not really knowing where he's at. The numbers advantage that Teflon's Troops has to taunt the crowd.
Putting the hat on King and throwing the fist, using the hat as a buffer, but it's not enough because, of course, those hats don't have cushions.
In comes Don Juan, the legal man.
Throwing boots to King Rob Love's torso. Rob Love on the ground. The delicious one taking some time to gloat.
King Rob Love, he's got to make something happen. He's been fighting to get into this match all night. But just on the receiving end of everything Don Juan's throwing at him, hard to the turnbuckle, into the running boot.
Rob Love turned over, cover. Not quite.
Not enough, but still you got to think if you're on the Texas Kingdom Army, that was a little too close for comfort. King Rob Love so close to elimination. As Teflon's Troops continue to utilize these quick tags in and out. Teflon John now the legal man for his team.
Teflon really taking some care and some time to make sure he takes care of the opponent's limbs. Rob Love on the ground. Teflon John on the second rope. Getting ready for something risky. Ooh,
looked like he was trying to plant that knee right in the face of King Rob Love, who managed to roll out of the way. Teflon John paying for it right now. I think he may have caused some damage to that knee. You see him trying to drag the King over to his corners, unable to put much weight on that knee himself. Don Juan coming back in with the assist one more time.
This seems to be the strategy that he has employed with his troops, is to make sure that the lower half of their opponents is non-functional. But I kind of think that this is something that of a favor return, considering that Rob Love was able to damage Teflon's leg.
Gotta think we'll see more out of those two down the line. Can't think that's done by any means. But right now, King Rob Love just firing back on Don Juan. Those knife-edge chops across the chest of the half of the Texas Treats.
Woo!
The King taking Don Juan down, making him eat that knee right across his face.
Don Juan struggling to get back up.
But can the King capitalize, Doc?
Not quite. Don Juan was able to get away.
Don Juan looked like he was going for a cutter himself.
He takes one. Oh.
There's the stunner from King Rob Love. Don Juan is down, but the King not going for the cover, Doc.
That's dangerous. Don Juan's been known to get up quickly, recover pretty fast. Can he recover? J-Wave is trying to wake up his client.
And if you're King Rob Love, which way do you go? Do you try to eliminate Don Juan with a pin? Do you try to roll over to your team, get one of the freshest men into this matchup? What's the play?
Whoa.
Don Juan looks like he's decided to tag Chase Owens. Epidemius Jr. comes in for his team, and these two men teaming off back and forth now. Hard forearm shots right in the middle of the ring. Epidemius Jr. seems to be getting the better of the exchange now, but Chase Owens fights back, a rapid-fire combination of his own.
Oh, and he gave him a little bit of a taunt, but here comes Epidemius with his foot.
More than a taunt right there, just a shot across the face of Chase Owens, who fires back with one of his own.
Here we go. There is an assistant from the top rope. Epidemius was able to challenge.
And get out of it, went for the roll-up, but got caught. Chase Owens Got caught with the Michinoku driver.
Not quite. Very
Not
close.
quite, but I'll tell you what, Doc, 2.99. Chase Owens was almost eliminated.
The skin of their teeth, and we still have Epidemius on top, controlling this match with the Chase on the ground. The crown jewel. Oh, he was just in the nick of time, was able to roll out of that.
Epidemius Jr., no one home for the twisting senton. Chase Owens, just like you said, Doc, able to see him coming. You put the veteran ring experience to good use, but gets caught with the roll-up.
Ooh.
Not enough, managing to kick out, and fires back with that running knee strike.
Epidemius needs to get himself back.
Oh, Doc.
Oh, here we go.
One more time,
Ooh.
package pile driver.
This is going to end it for Epidemius if he doesn't get up, and there it is, eliminated.
Epidemius Jr. has been eliminated.
He is done tonight.
Chase Owens showing why he is the crown jewel, picking up both eliminations for Teflon's troops with that package pile driver.
And the big man's in, taking care of his member, his former teammate.
Studstash seems squaring up. Don Juan, the first one to face the big man in this match. You got to tell you, Doc, I don't know if that's a spot I would want to be in if I was Don Juan, staring across from an angry Studstash.
He's showing off his muscles to Studstash, but Studstash not really impressed. He is a bit of a monster. He is known throughout the wrestling community as a bruiser. He's a deathmatch wrestler.
Tell you, a man who's been up and down the road in every hard-fought kind of match you can imagine. Studstash has been in that match and has won those matches. One of the hardest hitters you are going to see on the Texas independent wrestling scene. That man, Studstash, as Don Juan is finding out as he goes down with a slam.
And he's running over to Teflon John.
Looks like he's trying to find some comfort in the champion, but no such luck. Luckily for Don Juan, Chase Owens is there.
That's right. That's right. They have to support each other. Jay Waves standing by just in case.
This is what I was waiting on, Doc. This stare down right here. Teflon John, Studstash. It has been building to this for more than tonight.
Yes.
For a long time now. Both of these men calling each other out, trying to get in each other's faces. Teflon John hitting Studstash with the eye poke, but Studstash responds in kind. That big lariat takes the champion down.
And Teflon John has been working over Studstash verbally for almost a year, where he has just attacked a lot of Studstash's friends, including Little Evil, where he took out Little Evil's ankles. Teflon John took a chair to that poor. It was horrendous what he did. But you know what, Studstash, he tried his best to keep it inside, and this is where he's letting it out.
No, and you're right, Doc, and we don't need to undersell that either. Let's call it for what it was. Teflon John's assault on Little Evil was disgusting. It was completely unprovoked, uncalled for. And Studstash, rightfully so, has been wanting to get some measure of revenge for his friend and has the chance to do that now. I mean, just earlier tonight, we heard Teflon John, just the scathing words he had for not only Studstash and his team, but Studstash's family. This goes beyond any wrestling match at this point. You got to think this is becoming a personal vendetta between these two men.
Well, and the thing is, though, Teflon John is right. He is the champion of United210, and he has a lot to carry on his shoulders when he has the whole of a company to represent. And so
the whole of his shoulders.
He does. It's a heavy crown to bear. It's a heavy crown to bear.
I'm sure it is, and my heart breaks for Teflon John and the burden he must carry as the United210 champion. But nonetheless, does not excuse any of his actions tonight or any other night. And I'm sure Studstash will be happy to address that with him later down the line. But here in the season finale of United210, folks, this main event rolls on. Studstash, the brawler himself, going up against Crown Jewel Chase Owens.
Now, this is a tough match, regardless of who you have against Studstash, because Studstash is impervious to pain.
As Chase Owens is finding out, just running into a brick wall right there. Just the big man Studstash taking Chase Owens down. And very quickly, this match is going exactly the way Studstash wants it to. Big belly-to-belly suplex takes Chase Owens down.
Don Juan is itching to get back in. He's trying to see where his opening is going to be.
I don't know if Don Juan is itching to get back in the match just so much as he's picking his spot right there. You see him. Chase Owens is about to go for a ride. Don Juan making the save for him, but to be honest, Doc, I think he's just making Studstash mad.
Oh, we got 2 guys against Stud Stash now.
Hold on, he broke through the double clothesline. Big shoulder tackle takes both men down. Chase Owens, Don Juan knocked for a loop. Teflon John is irate on the outside, trying to get involved in this match. Don Juan, hold on, Don Juan distracted the referee. Chase Owens with the low blow.
Can he keep the cover? Can he keep him down? No.
King Rob Love tried to make the save.
Now he's
going for the pin himself.
Oh, and he's got the pin.
Don Juan has been eliminated.
But no sooner.
Oh, Chase Owens with the chair.
Has been eliminated. Chase Owens has been eliminated.
Chase Owens disqualified himself from the match with his chair shots, just deciding he doesn't care about the outcome. He's there to inflict damage. He is trying to put King Rob Love on the shelf.
We can see that Blue is effectively maintaining control of this match.
Maintaining control of the match. Chase Owens is teeing off on Stud Stash with a chair on the outside. And that is maintaining control of the match.
They just keep running into a chair. I don't know what it is about these guys.
Running into a chair. Good Lord, we need to get your eyes checked, Doc. You might need some new glasses. We need an actual doctor over here for her. But fans, nonetheless, Chase Owens, chaos is broken down on the outside. Chase Owens hitting Stud Stash with that chair, making his way to the back. Don Juan and J-Wave deciding they want a piece of the action.
And now the best ref has entered the ring to make sure chaos is under control.
Good Lord. If the deck was not stacked against King Rob Love before, got to think it is now. Just those hard chair shots, the elimination of his team. King Rob Love is the only one left.
Rob Love struggling. He's not even. Oh, wait a minute. How generous is it of Teflon John? Yes, because he didn't want the King to go out like that.
He picked him up. Teflon John had the match won and forcibly picked Rob Love off the mat for the sole purpose of things like this, just doing more damage. This is not about the victory for John at this point. He is trying to put Rob Love out of commission. And Stud Stash, thank God, Stud Stash coming in. Vance Jackson is down.
No, we need a ref, and that was the best one we had. Oh.
Stud Stash gets caught with the chair.
And Teflon revving it up. Oh!
Gets caught by his own King Rob Love with the roll-up. 1, 2. Teflon John, 2, kicks out. We're still going, fans.
Here we go. Teflon John getting in the corner, getting ready. King Rob Love shaking it off.
Teflon John livid coming out of the corner. That vicious knee strike to the back of the head.
Well, we're still going, folks. If you're just joining us here, this last match, Teflon John's really trying to get this win, but the cover is not there.
It has been non-stop action back and forth. Both of these two men, the last men standing for their respective teams. Teflon John, Teflon's troops. King Rob Love for the Texas Kingdom Army. Teflon John has the sleeper hold locked in, but King Rob Love gets out of it. Hits him with a roll-up. 1, 2.
Let's see what the official word is.
I'm waiting for the word this time.
Teflon John has been eliminated.
There it is, fans. The official word.
Of the elimination match is King Rob Love.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Texas Kingdom victorious, but Teflon John deciding he's not done. This match is over.
He's been given a chair. Teflon visibly upset.
We've got to get somebody out here. Stud Stash is there. Thankfully, Stud Stash looks like he's just waiting. There it is, picking his moment, taking the chair away from Teflon John.
Stud Stash ready to go. He's got the chair in hand. Teflon doesn't want anything to do with it. He said, nope, I eliminated you already. We're done.
But King Rob Love still very much there. Hits the stunner. Thank you for coming, Teflon John. King Rob Love and Stud Stash. The Texas Kingdom are your winners. The main event for United210, Made in America. As the fans come in to celebrate with the King, with Stud Stash. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight in the yard. And as always, I am Mike Wilkes.
I am Dr. The Wife.
And you can find us on socials at I'm Mike Wilkes.
At Dr. The Wife.
On Twitter, Instagram, anywhere you can find us. Follow us, and don't forget United210.com. Check out all the action. Subscribe, like, check out the YouTube station, and fans, we'll see you next time.